So let's start by settling the body, adopting a stable, comfortable, upright position. So we keep our feet flat and our back straight, torso open, hands in the lap, right over left, with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. Our eyes are gently closed or slightly open. We try to avoid slouching or leaning. We also scan through the body and release any places of unnecessary tension. Trying to relax into the posture. Let go of attending to whatever's happening in your environment. Trying to hold your attention just to the body and mind. Let go of thoughts of the past and plans for the future. Concentrating your awareness on the physical sensation of the air passing into and back out of the tip of the nostrils. Noticing quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is arising in the mind. Letting that distraction go again and again. Returning to the breath. And then generate a broad altruistic motivation, seeing your time as the method by which you tap into your potential, moving the mind in a constructive direction, becoming familiar with positive states of mind, reducing your familiarity with states of mind that cause suffering for oneself and motivate actions that cause suffering for others, wanting to transform the mind to become spontaneously more and more beneficial for sentient beings. And then we'll return to contemplating the last two of the four immeasurable thoughts. Next is immeasurable compassion. How wonderful it would be if all sentient beings were free from suffering and its causes. May they be free from suffering and its causes. I myself will cause them to be free from suffering and its causes. Please, Guru Buddha, bless me to be able to do so. How wonderful it would be if all sentient beings were free from suffering and its causes. May they be free from suffering and its causes. I myself will cause them to be free from suffering and its causes. Please, Guru Buddha, bless me to be able to do so. So here again we can contemplate the ways in which we ourselves meet with unwished for circumstances again and again, and how this is true of all sentient beings. We undergo the hardships of sickness, aging, death, being separated from what we enjoy, not being able to be in contact with what we enjoy. And even just the appropriation of aggregates again and again that are under the influence of past karma and delusion. all these continual frustrations, pains, thinking of the kindness of sentient beings in this life and countless past lives, how everything that we possess, everything that we've learned, all of our good qualities, they all come from the kindness of others. Thinking that it's unbearable that kind mother sentient beings are suffering. Try to generate the attitude that a mother would have for her child, thinking, may I take on this suffering to alleviate it, that kind of willingness. Try to engage in those contemplations until that kind of attitude can arise in some stable way. And then rest your mind in that attitude. Then the next immeasurable thought is immeasurable joy. How wonderful it would be if all sentient beings were never separated from the happiness of higher rebirth and liberation. May they never be separated from these. I myself will cause them never to be separated from these. Please, Guru Buddha, bless me to be able to do so. How wonderful it would be if all sentient beings were never separated from the happiness of higher rebirth and liberation. May they never be separated from these. I myself will cause them never to be separated from these. Please, Guru Buddha, bless me to be able to do so. Lama Zopa says that upon reciting this request, we should feel that we receive all the qualities that Guru Buddha Shakyamuni Buddha has to be able to offer every type of happiness to every sentient being. And that we should think of giving away all forms of benefit and happiness, visualizing sentient beings receiving everything that they need, having long, stable, comfortable lives, meeting perfect, qualified teachers, quickly ripening their minds, achieving the result, full enlightenment. So try to imagine vividly that process of giving, the process of receiving on a vast, limitless scale. Lama Zopa says, these four immeasurable thoughts are not only to be generated at the beginning of practice, they are to be carried over into our lives and continually implemented in practical ways. What the prayer is saying is, I'm going to do this all the time from now on, even in the break times. This is how I am going to benefit and offer service to other sentient beings. The idea is to generate the thought, take the vows, and carry on the practice, even between sessions. You shouldn't have the idea that break times are a break from practicing. They are a break from sitting practice, not from practice itself. When we engage in this practice, our life is totally transformed into Dharma. It changes from being a meaningless life into a meaningful life. Instantly, our life is exalted and transformed from being ordinary. So try to cultivate now that attitude of taking the practice into daily life. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together. And we'll dedicate. So recollect your altruistic motivation and think that by having contemplated in this way, you've actualized that motivation, created positive energy in the mind, and have a sense of giving away that positive energy, offering the fruit of your practice for the benefit of all sentient beings, without exception. May whatever positive potential I've created ripen for the benefit of others. May it serve as a cause to bring about the end of all conflict, war, poverty, disease, harmful conditions that sentient beings experience. May it allow sentient beings to quickly ripen their minds, achieve the result of full awakening. May I too receive the result of full awakening in order to benefit sentient beings perfectly. May it pacify any obstacles facing the Guru's long life. And may I and all sentient beings be guided and protected from this moment forward by enlightened beings until we swiftly achieve that state of enlightenment. Thank you.